Hi friends, I'm Bettie Rage, your favorite nerdy goth mom, and this is Lashes and Lore, where we smear eyeliner and unpack fantasy drama together. Today, we are diving into a board game. Gasp! Yes, a board game. That's what I said for the first time here on Lashes and Lore. A board game where the only thing sharper than the tiaras is the betrayal. So, welcome to Queen by Midnight. Isn't it gorgeous? Yes. And her sexy friend, a quarter past. This is a game where magical princesses do not just wait around for a prince, they claw their way to the crown themselves. It's as if Mean Girls went full Game of Thrones, added a splash of glitter, and cursed bloodlines. So let's get into it. Oh, and if you are wondering what I'll be smearing all over my face while I talk about sisterly sabotage and royal chaos, the makeup breakdown, it's in the description below, so that you too can plot up a coup in full glam. So, once upon a meltdown, I mean a time, the queen is dead. The throne is up for grabs. There are only 12 hours until midnight. That's when the rule of succession gets magically violent. In Queen by Midnight, you play as one of 6 princesses from the 12 lands. They are all fighting to claim the throne by the stroke of midnight. It's deck building, it's sabotage, it's betrayal with turn order. And if Disney villains had a game night, this would be their game of choice. So let's meet these crown-hungry chaos goblins. From the base game, we have Princess Rosalina, the Oneiromancer. I think I said that right. We all know I can't pronounce anything. Oneiromancer, whatever. And yeah, I had to look it up. It's just somebody who practices the art of interpreting dreams to foretell the future or reveal some kind of hidden knowledge. And if you didn't know, now you know. So Rosalina, she's charming, she's cunning, and her entire play style is gaslight, gatekeep, and girlboss. Her deck controls the board by forcing others to discard and manipulating their options. Basically, she'll see your future, subtly rewrite it, so you think her winning was your idea. She has eternal foresight, and you are just living in her dream. Then we have Princess Freya, Blood of the Tower. This one has anger issues, but in like a good way. A living inferno of pain. Her whole deal is high risk, high reward, damage dealing. If it burns, it belongs to her. She's not here for a crown, she's here to watch the world bleed and then claim the throne. And pro tip, try not to get caught in her magical vampiric hair. I said it. Hair. Then we have Princess Hephaestus. She is a battle-hardened queen of defense and offense. She's cold, mysterious, and incredibly defensive. She really doesn't care what you're doing because she's already untouchable. Her deck is about denying your damage and outlasting your drama, and then delivering a hammer time smackdown. And good luck scratching that armor. She's basically Cinderella if Cinderella showed up to the ball in full plate armor. So I mean, work. Then we have Dr. Lux, the cursed one. Her deck is haunted. Her family line is shady. She plays with blood magic and body modifications that make her stronger as she suffers. It's really giving Eldritch Princess with a porcelain smile. She's not just winning, she's collecting data for the next phase of her villainous research. And this one will sacrifice anything for science, including herself. We also have a couple of non-playable characters in the base system, plus I have the inside scoop on a little bit of bonus lore as well. Erdine, the mysterious magical announcer of the game, well, they use they-them pronouns. Erdine is a patient and cunning, extremely wealthy warrior from the Oricon, from the Great Oricon Plains. Orician? One of those. Don't really know. I don't know what the pronunciation is. Orician sounds cool though, so okay. So anyways, they donned their mother's battle armor to answer the rule of midnight. in her stead. Their battle plan revolves around setting up big turns of explosive powers before swooping in with a devastating blow. And then we have Boss No, the unseen orchestrator of the Roll by Midnight. And according to the creator, they use any pronouns and is in a poly relationship with the Seven, the same elite agents that they only send out when it's absolutely necessary because they're literally her family. Boss No prefers to deal in shadows, manipulating clout from behind 1,000 spying mirrors. Then, from the expansion, Queen by Midnight Quarter Past, we get new princesses and a new card class, neutral cards. First up, Azil with a Z, the chaotic. Reality warping carnival chaos. She has a unique power to switch between two classes as a part of her special abilities. Her playstyle involves shrinking and growing to warp reality around her and using any cards in the bazaar to achieve her victory. And if that doesn't sound interesting enough, she's a bizarrely serene princess from the Step Aside. She's immune to the region's twisting effects and merging with it body and soul. So you don't pick her, she picks you. An absolute gender fluid fever dream. Then we have Elise LaKraken. That's right, Kraken. She is the legendary and captivating princess of the 12 Tides. She's a deep sea hoarder with octopus arms and a deck that weaponizes her banished cards. Those go to her grotto pile. She was excluded from the Roll by Midnight and absolutely not happy about it. So her resolve was to crash the Midnight Trial and add the Midnight Throne to her treasure collection. So don't underestimate her. She will drown you in trauma and then collect your treasure, or collect you as treasure. Either way, she gonna win. Up next, we have Kahure Skyfisher, the revolutionary trap queen, the pugnacious princess of New Dawn, a tactical trickster from the clouds who leads the charge against the monarchy by placing an array of traps amidst opponents' archives. These traps provide her with benefits and leave her opponents in a bind. All this to dismantle the monarchy's ego. She believes that it's her duty to free 12-fold from the tyranny of the monarchies, using every weapon down to her own eye teeth. And then we have Kasima Al-Bazar, the masked swordsman with roguelike energy. She is an intrepid gentlewoman thief of the lamp with preternatural sensory abilities that were inherited from an ancient heroine. She uses her advantages to carry out heists that confound even Boss No, and she stole her crown and her invitation to the Roll by Midnight. So think vigilante, think spy, think I work alone, until she doesn't. Especially if she can steal the greatest prize in all of 12-fold, the Midnight Throne. And don't worry, my little glitter goblins, I have more bonus lore for you here. Kasima Al-Bazar and her entire backstory was pitched by the artist, Amira Sheikh, including the idea to make her older and more experienced. The creator, Kyle Shire, my boy, my adopted son, he did confirm that he liked this so much more than his original pitch. And I think it's pretty awesome too. And the Quarter Past expansion included new mechanics like event and trap card types and absolute chaos energy. So if you thought that the base game was dramatic, Quarter Past showed up and said, "Here, hold my tiara," and made it worse in the best kind of way. So let's talk about this incredible world that Kyle created. 12 lands. Vibes only world building. Each of the 6 princesses, well, they hail from one of the 12 lands. And no, we don't get a full geography or lore maps. yet, but we do get enough to know that this world is a campaign setting waiting to happen. Swamps full of secrets, volcano-forged warriors, misty trauma kingdoms, crystal deserts, magical libraries. I'm in. Haunted forests. Again, in. It's like 6 different D&D biomes smashed into a Barbie dream house and decided to start a coup. And we love it. But okay, let's talk about that royal elephant in the room. Who is the Midnight Queen? She wasn't just a monarch. She was the monarch, the one ruler that's been keeping peace between 12 radically different regions. And she didn't pick an heir. She just dipped. The lore drop on the back of the action deck tells us that she was a powerful, magical presence who ruled for generations. A unifying force. And then, gone. No explanation. So naturally, conspiracy time. And of course, these are all my own opinions. But did she fake her death to test the kingdoms? Was she consumed by crown magic? Did she ascend to some higher plane just to ghost everyone? Honestly, if that's the case, take me with you. Anyway, whatever the truth is, the rule by midnight was kicked off because of her disappearance. And now it's time for the magical girl boss battle royale hour. And something that I don't do a lot of here is go over game mechanics, because I usually like to just stick into the lore, the story. You know, it's called Lashes and Lore, not Lashes and game mechanics. I don't know. I haven't had enough coffee to make that one funny. Anyways, game mechanics. The clock is ticking, but because this is such a gorgeous game, we have to talk about it, because gameplay revolves around a rotating dice clock tower, which is both functional. Look at me holding my chest. It's so great. I love it. It's both functional and dramatically petty, because it tells you whose turn it is. It gives special clock cards to that player and adds urgency, like you're in the Hunger Games. You build a deck from class cards: offense, support, and sabotage. You gain power and spend that power to deal damage or manipulate the table. You can attack, counter, defend, or do what I do: hoard cards until everyone hates you. I mean, it's a valid gameplay. But at midnight, all bets are off. The final round begins. Every princess who still has HP dukes it out in a no-holds-barred finale, and only one of them gets the crown. There is literally so much lore baked into the cards that you could build an entire TTRPG campaign off of this game alone. Each princess is basically a PC or an NPC waiting to happen. The 12 lands are ready-made biomes for a one-shot. The Rule by Midnight is the perfect campaign hook. 12 hours to rule the throne? Hello? Urgency much? And if you're already playing Daggerheart, there's really no reason that you shouldn't be porting this world over as a new campaign frame. Want a political intrigue arc with magic girl flavor? Hello? Yes. Want to rule the 12 lands like regions in a high fantasy map? Want to throw your players into a tiara-stained deathmatch where love, betrayal, and glitter collide? Then Queen by Midnight is ready for you. Now, we have to give flowers to the fabulous disaster behind this game, whom I've already mentioned, Kyle Shire. Comedian, bard, chaos entity, and my adopted son. Kyle did not just make a game. He made a world, one that centers on feminine power, theatrical flair, and emotional complexity. He gave us scheming princesses, cursed crowns, and deck-building mechanics that scream, I need therapy. And then, of course, he said, let's add an expansion, and made it even weirder. Thanks, Kyle. We love you for it. And there you have it, our final look. One that would be fitting of some kind of queen. Leave me a comment below if you've played Queen by Midnight before. Tell me how much you loved it, because I know you do. And hey, if you're new here and you like this flavor narrative, you should absolutely check out my video I did on Daggerheart right here. I'm Bettie Rage, your favorite nerdy goth mom. This is Lashes and Lore. Be good to each other, love each other, make good choices, and as always, free mom hugs from me to you. But I'll see you next time.